Well, tonight we investigate sex trafficking. It's an industry that is literally exploding in the Baltimore area and nearly impossible to stop.
And as I learn, what may surprise you is who's paying for sex and how it's happening in places you pass by every day.
We parked on the south side. We're going to see if we can get him to walk over here.
FBI video shows raid after raid, cracking down on the sex trafficking business. It's a huge enterprise that exploits women, young girls, and boys.
The average woman who is being exploited in the United States, let's say a teenage girl, she's probably servicing about 10 people, 12 people a day.
Jean Allard, who is on the front lines of this dangerous underground business, tells WJZ the Baltimore-Washington corridor offers near-perfect conditions, plenty of customers with money to spend, and traffickers who can escape police by picking up and moving across state lines in under an hour. WJZ obtained a rare interview with a powerful executive who paid for sex nearly every day before going home to his wife and kids. How many times would you say you've done this?
Over 15 years, hundreds, if not thousands.
So you spent conservatively tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes, that's conservative.
It is fair to say that on average, an individual who is being exploited, let's say a 17, 18-year-old girl in the United States, is going to bring in about $250,000 a year.
One 17-year-old.
Yeah. And we have to keep in mind that's also tax-free because it's illegal funds. And so for a trafficker to have 4 girls, it's making $1 million a year.
That's what the traffickers make. WJZ's investigation reveals that those being exploited are largely paid in drugs. Many are runaways from the city and surrounding counties, and the younger they are, the more they are in demand.
The objective of the operation is to identify potential victims, underage females or males, who are forced into sexually explicit activities.
This massive criminal enterprise is hiding in plain sight, in places you pass by every day. Motels along I-95, I-395, Route 1, and Route 40. Who are the customers? Allard tells WJZ they are ordinary people who live in your neighborhoods, work with you, and go to church with you.
It's a hidden lifestyle that only another sex addict can appreciate. I was powerless to stop.
This age-old business is being further fueled by technology that's connecting buyers and sellers using social media apps to lure victims. The app's own phones have become portals into a dark world, luring in sometimes very young victims, and at the same time giving potential exploiters and potential customers access to dozens of sex workers and thousands upon thousands of customers.
This is definitely a demand-driven enterprise. If you stop the demand, I think you go a long way towards stopping the trafficking.
It took this man years of extensive therapy to see the women he used to have sex with in a different light.
It's not a victimless crime. That girl, woman, is someone's daughter, and she's more likely than not involuntarily participating in this activity. It's going to end badly. You're going to ruin your life.
And as you saw just there, this is an industry that preys on the vulnerable.
And tomorrow night at 11 o'clock, I'm going to bring you the story of a woman whose own boyfriend sold her to sex traffickers. She said she's had thousands of men forced on her over the years. Her story is certainly powerful, one you're not going to want to miss.